I don't know what I'm doing with my life. Hi, I'm Allie and this is Mythic Melancholy. Today it's time for the Monster Fucker Readathon TBR. It's time. We're gonna get into this. Alright, so if you didn't know, I'm hosting a Monster Fucker Readathon over Valentine's Day. It runs from the 13th to the 19th. There's a bingo board. If you want more info, I will link the announcement down below. It's just really simple. Just do whatever prompts you want. Have a good time. Have a ridiculous time like I'm going to have. And let's get into the books that I've picked to read this week. Now, as you can see by me filling out my bingo board here, I picked a book for every prompt. Now, am I going to read this many books? Absolutely not, but I wanted to have basically some random suggestions to give you guys of books that I've found when I was looking to create my TBR, and I just wanted to have options for what kind of monster smut I felt like picking up through the month. So let's just go through these. I don't know a lot about really any of them. Some of them sound more ridiculous than others, and let's get to it. First of all, we have the prompt of a vampire, which I picked Queen of Myth and Monsters. This is the sequel to King of Battle and Blood. I basically put this on here because I read King of Battle and Blood last month, and so I want to read the sequel this month, and I could fit it here, so here it is. This is Adrian and Isolde, which is basically like a forced marriage type romance, and then like vampire-y political intrigue, weird fantasy world thing. It's Scarlet St. Clair. I love Scarlet St. Clair. I really loved the first one. I'm hoping that I love this one even more. Then we have Monster POV, and this one I know is a little harder to find. I went with Her Soul to Take by Harley LaRue. I've heard really good things about this one. I believe it has Monster POV. From the description and synopsis information I read, it sounds like there is a Monster POV in this one, and it's like a girl and like a Death Reaper? I don't know. It sounds good. I like the cover. There it is. We have The Orc from the Office by Kate Pryor. This is about a girl who works in an office with an orc, and the orc is not supposed to have like orc matey feelings about the employees, but he does, and then they're like, they don't get along, but they get forced together for a work project or something. I don't know. It's like workplace orc smut. Then we have Mermaid / Siren. I decided to go with The Captive Merman's Promise, which is part of a like sort of series. They're all by different authors, but they're all monster smut. Katie Robert is part of it, so of course I was interested, and I haven't read any of them yet. So there's this one. It's about a merman who gets captured. I don't really know. It said merman in the title. It fit the prompt. I didn't read what it was about. Then we have Will It Fit. Please don't judge me. I'm only reading this for your entertainment, because this will be entertaining for you to watch me suffer through in the vlog. We have Tyrannosaurus Sext. Yep. Reading dinosaur smut. This is where I've come to in my life. I'm at a point in my life where I thought, you know what sounds like a good idea? Having a Monster Fucker Readathon. You know what sounds like an even better idea? Reading dinosaur smut. So apparently this is about a woman who is like sexting somebody, and it turns out it's a tyrannosaur. It fits Will It Fit. I don't know how that's gonna fit. I don't know how any of that's gonna work, but apparently I'm gonna find out. So this one will for sure be in my vlog, just so everyone can watch me suffer. Then we have Werewolf, and I decided to go with Muscles and Monsters. It's just, look at the cover, it looks really cute. It's like a bunch of books set in like this gym for people and monsters and stuff. I don't know much more about it than that. It looked cute. It looked like a cute monster romance, and I thought that that would be really fun to kind of add in, give some different vibes from some of the other books that are on this TBR And this whole series has a bunch of different monsters as well, and this one fits werewolf, so. Then we have Wings, and I don't know for sure if this is gonna fit, but I picked Monster Girl in. I don't know, that title just sounds hilarious to me, and I think there's gonna be like a bunch of different monsters and stuff in here, so hopefully somebody has wings. I don't know. For some reason I couldn't find what I wanted to put here because everything I had with wings I was putting somewhere else. But I just wanted a different book for every prompt, and this is about a man who likes getting with monsters, and then he finds this inn where he can like do that a lot. I don't know. Then we've got Gargoyle, and of course I need to read all of Katie Roberts' monster fucker books, so I decided to go with The Gargoyle's Captive, which all I know about is it's by Katie Robert, and obviously it has gargoyles. Then we have Alien, and I had to put Ice Planet Barbarians here because I haven't read it yet. I somehow haven't gotten to this yet. I haven't read it yet, so obviously I need to read it. So this is here. I'm gonna read the Blue Alien smut finally. Then we have Tentacles, which leads us to another Katie Robert one. This time we have The Kraken's Sacrifice. Obviously, Kraken has tentacles. I just need to read the rest of these, okay? And so I shoved them all into this TBR. Then we have Faye, and I decided to go with Gleam because I really need to continue this series, the first being Guild, and there hasn't been like a lot of actual smut yet, but I think they get smuttier, and this is the third one. I really like these. I think they're really good, so why not read this one now? Then we've got Ends Up in Another World. I decided to go with The Fae Queen's Captive, mainly because it's sapphic, and I was so excited to find a sapphic one that I had to put it on this list. I'm really excited to get to this one. It's about a girl who becomes captive of the Fae Queen, obviously. Then we have Shape-Shifting, and I'm not certain this will have Shape-Shifting, but I imagine it'll have some kind of something. This one sounds really odd. This is Friends with the Monsters. I saw the cover, I was intrigued. It sounds dark and weird. It's like something about her dreaming, and maybe she actually is the real monster. I don't know. It sounds weird. It sounds like it might be shape-shifty. Then there's Fated Mates, and I decided to go with Broken Bonds, which is like a girl and I think a Death Reaper guy again. Kind of like one of the other ones on this list, but they're fated to be together. Then we have Demon, and I went with Ravaged by Monsters. This sounds like one of the most ridiculous ones, for sure. There's like the wolf guy. There's like one who is invisible. There's one who is disturbing. This one sounds like a lot. This one sounds like a lot. I'm mildly concerned about this one. We have Dragon, and I went with The Dragon's Guard by Eva Chase. I think she's got like 4 mates in this one. I've read a book by Eva Chase before, really enjoyed it, so let's get into the dragon ones. Why don't we? Then I have one bonus one that I just tossed in there because it's like cozy monster smut again, and that is That Time I Got Drunk and Saved a Demon. I just had to put this one here because it looks cute, you know, like cute monster smut. I got a couple of those on here now, so hopefully I don't get overwhelmed by the rest of it. Alright, that's it. I know I didn't give you descriptions of any of these books. I didn't really look that deep into it, okay? If you're interested in any of these, obviously feel free to read them. I think the vast majority of them are on Kindle Unlimited, if not all of them. So if you have Kindle Unlimited, there you go. There's a bunch of options for you. Be prepared for my vlog where I just am suffering for an entire week because some of these I'm highly concerned about. Some of these I'm excited for. Let's be real. Some of these I am excited for. Some I'm very concerned. Very concerned. If you're joining this ridiculous little readathon I've got, then I would love to know what you're reading. So let me know down below. Let me know if you have any specific recommendations. If you are as concerned as I am for some of these books, anything at all really. Make sure to like the video, subscribe if you want to see more of my face, and I will see you in the next one.